I'm here by Morro Bay because of a very special animal. First, I want you to think a little bit about your hair. You know, feel your hair. We've got about 170,000 individual hairs on our head. However, there's an animal out here that makes any of us look bald because we have so few hairs compared to it. Okay, 170,000 over our whole head. The sea otter has 1 million hairs per square inch. Not over their head, over their whole body per square inch. That's amazing. That's incredible. Okay, that's a lot of hair. So what's up with that? The reason for all that fur is this. The Pacific Ocean. Okay, it's cold here. The water here comes from up north. It's the Japan Current. It goes along Alaska and then comes down along the coast, down through California and so forth. That's bringing that cold water with it. Water temperatures here might be 50, 55 degrees. Now imagine going out there without a wetsuit. You know, we'd get hypothermia very quickly. So these animals are spending almost entirely their time in the ocean. It's where they feed, it's where they rest. They need something to insulate them. That's where that dense fur comes in. You know, so that having 1 million hairs per square inch gives a lot of density of fur. And that keeps the water out, and they blow air into it so that it helps keep air trapped. All this stuff creates a very good insulation for the sea otter. Right now I'm down by the harbor in Morro Bay, and this is actually a great place to see sea otters in the spring because the moms come in here, because it's somewhat protected, to raise their young. The sea otters only have 1 pup a year, but they take a lot of good care of them. When these pups are born, they are fully furred. They have to be prepared for this cold water. But the fur is not fluffy and in full insulation quality. So the moms spend a lot of time grooming them, blowing air into the fur, drying it, so forth, licking it clean. Actually, all sea otters spend a lot of time grooming and working on their fur, because if that fur isn't in perfect condition, they lose insulation. And they lose insulation, they get hypothermia, and they can die. Actually, that beautiful fur of the sea otters almost led to their extinction, because what happened was people loved that fur and they wanted it for all kinds of things, but unfortunately they didn't want it on the sea otters' bodies. And back in the 1800s, fur traders went all over trapping and killing these animals just for their fur. Originally, it's estimated that maybe 300,000 sea otters lived from California up to Alaska and all the way over to Japan. By the early 1900s, there were probably 2,000 left. That was so few that there was a worry that they wouldn't recover at all. However, they were protected, and today there are reasonable populations in some areas. In Alaska, there are quite a few. In California, there are places where there are a number of sea otters, although it's kind of spotty. Nothing like it used to be, though. I am hopeful. We've shown that we can do the right thing when we put our mind to it. Nature is extremely important to this planet, to the healthy functioning of the planet, and for us.